Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thanks for joining me today. Today's card features the Adorable Owls stamp set. Now this is one of the stamp sets that are available free with a qualifying purchase during our January and February Sale-A-Bration promotion. So when you spend $110 or more New Zealand, you can qualify for a free item out of this brochure. There's so many amazing little items in here, but the one I'm using is on page 4 and it's the Adorable Owls, and how cute is that? So this is a really simple little card to make. A little bit of blending, a little bit of stamping. I'm going to show you how I made it, and yeah, it's really easy. So let's go ahead and do our blending first, I think. So with this card I've used Calypso Coral and a thick basic white background. I'm actually going to use crumb cake for this one as the background. I'm not sure which one I prefer, but I like to do a couple of each and so I can decide. But let's do our blending first and then we'll do our stamping and colouring. So I'm going to bring in my blending brush and Calypso Coral ink pad. Get a bit of scrap paper here. Now the good thing about blending is that there's no right way or no wrong way. I always start off the page a little bit just to get a little bit, so you don't get that big deep splodge. For this one I think I've gone a little bit too dark around here, but oh well, you know, it doesn't matter. So I'm just coming in for some blending. So really you go as dark or as light as you like, come up as high as you like, come up as low as you, or you know, do as much as you like really. And having the contrasting piece of Calypso Coral cardstock just behind it, I think just makes that Calypso Coral colour pop a little bit more. So I'm just doing getting it nice and smoothed out. The reason for it stamping off is just, or brushing it off, is just so you don't get that big blotch of colour when you blend. I'm holding my brush pretty light, so let's just have a little look and how that's going to look. If it's enough, I think we could do a little bit more. Come down here a little bit. I reckon that's enough. Okay, let's stamp our owl image. Now I've already gone ahead and punched out a die cut a piece using the Stylish Shapes dies. Let's get that out of the way. And just going to use my Memento ink and this cute little owl image and pop it onto there. There we go, perfect, it fits perfect. Now a little bit of colouring, nothing too extreme. I'm going to use my light crumb cake first, and with the brush tip I'm just going to lay down a bit of colour and then come back in with my narrow bullet nosed end and just smooth all that colour out. There we go. And we're going to swap out for my darker blend, the dark crumb cake I should say. Just going to put a little bit of dark colour around here and I'm going to blend it out. Colour the ears in a bit more. These line image stamps are just so great for colouring. I love it. You can just get lost in this colouring. So what I'm doing is I'm just blending out those harsh dark lines just to give a little bit more shading. I don't know if this is the right colour for the owl. I guess you can do it any colour. Alright, swapping out now to my light petal pink. Yeah, I'm going to use the brush tip end again and just come in around to here. We have so many different options of colours that you can use. We have the neutrals colours as well, which have a lot more skin tones in them, and they will give you even a, you know, if you don't want to go with the petal pink sort of look. Now we're just going to colour in using the bullet nose end as a little tummy. Yeah, I missed a little bit there. Yeah. Just blend that out again. Right, I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral for his little beak and his feet. Go. I think I might have put a little bit too much colour there. I'm just going to bring in my, this is the colour lifter. So if you get a bit too carried away with colour, this will lighten it up. It'll make that some of that colour disappear a little bit. See, I've gone a little bit over the edge there. It doesn't really matter. Can't be without a colour lifter, in my opinion. This is Granny Apple Green for the top of his owl's hat, and I'm going to put it in here into just around his big eyes. So cute. And to his hat. Just keeping the colours, keeping only a few colours going, just to keep everything nicely sort of coordinated. I'm not putting in a darker blend at all there, I'm just using one colour. Here we go. I'm not sure if they've got that quite right there. Might have got his little ears a bit dark. It's okay. It's okay. Rightio, that's all for the colouring. Just going to grab, how did I put that on? A couple of dimensionals. Pop on here. Just remember when you are colouring, the blends obviously do go through even when you're using the thicker cardstock. They do bleed through, but it doesn't matter here. Obviously you're not going to be able to see it, but just in case you had you wanted to look at something on the other side, let's position that. So I used my scallop circles and crumb cake to cut out that background there. Now I have gone ahead already and stamped out, I have stamped in Versamark and heat embossed in white the couple of the sentiments. So my friend and it's your day. So I've gone ahead already and cut them just to save a little bit of time. I do like white embossing on crumb cake. It is one of my favorites. So sort of pop that there. It's your day, just up the top. And then I've already put a little dimension on the back of my friend. I cut off, it's got a little exclamation mark there. I cut it off because each time I heat embossed it, it just didn't come out quite how I had hoped it would. So, oops, back end didn't come off the dimensional. That's better. All right, let's get a little bit more of the card done. So I have a piece of crumb cake ribbon. Now this is new ribbon and it's in the mini catalogue. This is real red and burlap ribbon combo. So it's burlap, but it's, I mean, crumb cake colour, and it's got the fabulous stitching on it. It's a really, really neat ribbon, really neat ribbon. So just put a little bit of tape on the back here. I might have come up a bit high. It doesn't matter, I suppose. Just wrap that round there. Make sure that's straight, and that's going to go directly onto there. So let's pop some dimensionals on the back of this little owl. Very cute, very easy. Can't really, and you know what, you cannot go wrong with blending. There's just, you just can't, and it's something you can just keep at until you feel like you've got just quite the right amount of ink down. Okay, let's pop that on there. A little bit of Whisper White twine for a little bow. Optional, of course, to put the bow on, but I think it looks cute with a little bow. Just get that to go perfect, I'll be happy. Right. Glue dot. Pop that on there. Whoops. Go. So I might not have cut that twine quite long enough. It's alright. You can just trim that off. Let's attach that with some Tombow. So I've popped a link to all the products I've used in the description bar below. So if you would like to shop with me, I hope you do. If you click on any of the products, you'll be taken directly to my Stampin' Up store. And I mean, who could resist that cute little owl? I think it's adorable. So here it is going to go onto a crumb cake card base. The one I did originally is on white. So I guess it depends your preference. I quite like them both. And I feel like they are male or female, to tell you the truth. I mean, is it too cutesy for a male card? I'm not sure. Perhaps with the crumb cake maybe it makes it a bit more masculine. I'm not sure. I just think it's, I think it's gorgeous. But we're not quite finished. We have to put some embellishments on. So let's pop that on there. Oops. And I have the embellishments. These are the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. Whoops. Let's get rid of all that off the... Yeah. And they are just little beautiful little jewels. So I'll put one up there. A smaller one here. Just here. Backings of these dimensionals do not want to go away today. Slightly bigger one up here. And a couple more out here. Yeah. There you go. And there you have it. Cute little card featuring the Adorable Owls stamp set, which is free with a qualifying purchase during Sale-A-Bration. Let me just fix that ribbon up a little bit. There we go. So there's the one on white and there is the one on crumb cake. What do you like better? Personally, I like them both. Anyway, thank you for watching. As I said, all the products are listed in the description bar below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Stamping Mary, MERRY @gmail.com. Thanks so much and have a really good day. Bye.